All right, it's your man, Sir-Earl, coming at you again. Today is Monday, August 28th. It's GA's birthday today, actually. So, you know, go on here and kind of text her or something and wish her a happy birthday. Uh, so that's one of the great things today. It's her birthday. So, definitely want to give her a shout out. Happy birthday. Uh, I'm getting this podcast put up a little bit later today. It's probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock on Monday. Still getting it up on Monday, so a little bit later though. We've been like really, really, really busy today. I usually am free. I don't have clients. That was not the case today. I've had a couple people come in, and I'm still a trainer, so I still have to train clients. So I didn't get a chance to really get this done earlier like I like to do, but still working, still getting it done. The news is beautiful outside, nice, sunny, no wind, not too hot, not too cold. Great, great, great time. The ending days of summer. We don't get to have them that long in Chicago, but this is towards the end of summer. Last few great days. We might get another couple of weeks of just really good weather, and then after that, it's get your goddamn coats out. It's gonna be winter, so that's coming really soon. I can't believe that we're in the eighth, almost ninth month of the year already. These times are just absolutely flying past. Before you know it, we'll be in the new year of 2024. As they say, when you get older, time flies. And so, for you know what, it'll be the new year, and we'll be ushering in a new year. It seems like we just got this one out the way. That's some of the things that's just flying past. Once again, like I said, I'd like to invite everybody to come see the new website. It's called Underdogs, UNDERDOGZ, underdogsontop.com. It's going to be our new pay site. We'll be getting a lot of new clothing and things like that up there. If you go there and check it out now, we have a lot of the stuff that we had on our Camelot distribution site. Calendars, which she is going to be doing a new calendar, DVDs, pictures, clothing, things like that. So it's up and running, and we'll also be adding a bunch of new stuff because we're coming out with a new clothing line called Underdogs on Top, which is going to be a great, great addition to what we're trying to do. Is check it out, start getting your orders in. It's going to be really, really nice. So go take a look. Underdogs, DOGZ, underdogsontop.com is our new website, and go check it out. Email me, let me know what you think. We're going forward, so that's a good thing. So the topic that I wanted to discuss today is it's entitled "Another Failed Project," meaning a project to me is an experiment of something that we try and hopefully has a better outcome. So this one is titled "Another Failed Project" because I believe the current youth of the day, they call them the millenniums or whatever. I believe that that's a broken model. That's a failed project. What we tried to do is to see how the world would be if we raised our kids, not whooping their ass like they did us when we came up. It still can file abuse charges on the parents because you would get your ass towed up if you got a lot ADHD, please. A leather belt on your ass will cure ADHD every freaking time. I remember this guy in our class. He said, "Okay, you want to get up and show your ass? Okay, we're gonna fix that right away." So, I believe that when they took pray out to school, when they took teachers can't teachers can't discipline kids. So many younger parents trying to be their kids' friends as opposed to being their parents. Allowing same-sex marriages. There was a lot of things over the past probably 10 years that we've attempted to try to see if they can make life better. Because I remember, where people take on the thing, well, I'm not gonna whoop my parents and give them time out. I'm not gonna whoop my kids like my parents did me. Well, my parents beat my ass, and I guess I turned out okay. There's not too many people today that got their ass whooped by their parents that didn't turn out as bad as these little monsters we got running around now. There's so much violence going on because kids today don't respect shit. They don't even respect their own parents, so they're not going to respect authority figures. They don't respect teachers. They don't respect police. They don't respect anything nowadays because they were raised not to respect anything. So the old days when it was yes sir, no ma'am. I mean no ma'am, yes sir. When you would get your ass, when you get in trouble at school, you get your ass beat 3 times before your mom even get home. And they found out you messed up at school and they didn't have phones. You walk in, big mama would call you in and beat your ass, tell you, hey, don't be acting a fool at school. Your mom out here, she working hard. And, I'm going to definitely let her know when she gets home that you were in school acting a fool. That's why they had to send you home. So that was at a time where it was okay for teachers to beat your ass. It was okay for neighbors to beat your ass. And things were just, they ran better. Not to say you didn't have your problems, but nothing like this shit that we have nowadays. These kids are out of freaking control. I'm still old school. You start talking crazy to me, I'm gonna knock your teeth out your goddamn mouth. That goes for my kids or anybody's kid. You talk crazy, you will catch his wrath. But nowadays, so many parents. I had a teacher who was vice principal at a high school, and they had put some video camcorders in a spot in the gym, and they caught this young lady giving oral sex to guys for money. So they called her, called in the office, called her mother. And this was one of my clients. They called her mother to let them know what was going on, and the mother, pretty much cursed the teacher, the vice principal, out, and told the vice principal she's going to come up there and she's going to beat her ass because her daughter don't do that kind of stuff. Well, when she got up there, they showed her the videotape, and the mother felt, about as big as she should, because they have video proof. Now, if they didn't have that video proof, the vice principal would have probably got hemmed up, probably got her ass whooped. So, I can remember days where you come home with a bad report card and you tell your mother, oh, I got a bad report card, and she say, why? Because the teacher don't like me. I remember one time telling my mother, well, the teacher don't like me. And then I got to whoop him, and I'm like, damn, what did I get a whooping for? And my mom said, the teacher got more damn things to do than to single you out, to not like you and give you a bad grade. So I ain't buying that shit. You know, you got a bad grade because you didn't do good work. So, um, the times have changed in the sense that if a teacher says you did something wrong, the teacher is first ridiculed, jumped on, cursed out, doing everything, and they're just there trying to teach the kids. The kids nowadays understand you can't put your hand on them, so they will talk to you like nothing, like you garbage. And these teachers, they're actually getting paid a little bit of nothing to withstand this type of bullshit. And I always say they're better than me because I couldn't be one. I beat the hell out of them. I remember the days where teachers would kick, they would come from behind their desk, and if you grabbed that ruler, you were looking for some knuckles after that. So, uh, the experiment of eliminating so many things, disrespect, punishment, all those things to try this experiment of what kids would be like without all the old school restrictions that we had. And what they've come to find out, it's a failed experiment. These kids are off the chain. They are out of fucking control. They wonder why there's so much violence in Chicago. It's because they don't respect anything. When I was coming up and I got in my share of trouble. I was a pretty bad kid. You learn to respect the police. I mean, if they caught you doing wrong, that was the game. They caught you. Okay, fine. I give up. Nowadays, man, they'll shoot the police. They'll beat the police up. They'll no respect whatsoever for authority at all. So, and you always get the one parent who, oh, I don't know why they shot my son, because he was a good kid. He didn't do nothing to hurt nobody. But all the time, well, he was pointing the gun, shooting at the other police officers. That's why he got shot. And now they want to sue the police department because your baby is laying in the damn morgue somewhere because they just didn't respect that you should not be shooting at the damn police. They're not your parents. They will kill you. So the whole experiment has backfired so extremely that kids are totally, totally out of control now. You can't talk to them. They don't have religion in the schools. You can't discipline them. You can't do anything. They just run wild. And it's always said, if you want to discover an ignorant ass child, follow them home, knock on the door, and an ignorant ass parent is going to answer that door. And the thing is that we complain about these kids, about how out of control they are. But you have to remember, they were raised by parents. So you don't raise a fucked up child by not being fucked up yourself. I talk to parents and hey, I'm never gonna discipline my child the way that my parents disciplined me. Now, I do understand that there's been situations that parents were borderline abusive, but nowadays, if you put your hand on a child, they'll call the police on you, and the police will arrest you. My stepson, I whooped his ass before he went to school, and they called DCFS, and I went up there and I cursed DCFS out. Hey, if you want to take them with you, take them with you. I'll go get a suitcase. But my son is not going to, my stepson, but I had raised him since he was a baby. And he actually just got married. He's not going to be one of those kids that's just running out of control. And I believe in that now. My son now, you get out of control, I'll get in the ass. There's still some old school parents that believe in beating their kids' ass. And those kids are the ones that they act halfway decent. So we tried a failed experiment with the millennials. You know that they go to college, they graduate, they can't get a job in what they graduated in, so they take a job, and these kids out of college are starting with 6-figure jobs, but they are not satisfied, and they want to quit the job, and it's just like the appreciation for what's going on now is just not there. You can't get them to go to work. You let them work from home. You thought that was another failed experiment. Now they say that there's over $11 trillion worth of foreclosed office space because people don't want to go back to work. Why don't they want to go back to work? Because you let them stay at home and do work. I hear from my stepdaughter a lot of the time. She works for Uber Corporation, just how good they got it. I mean, they provide your lunch, they provide your breakfast. You know, if you're working too hard, they give you a damn week or two off, and still they want to quit. You know what I mean? They don't even appreciate the good jobs because they were taught to not appreciate nothing. I know kids that have went and they've got master's degrees, and they won't accept the job because it's beneath them. How the hell is it beneath you? And you never had a job. So anyway, that's my little rant for today. And that's why I say this, another failed experiment. I hope over the next 10 years or so we get it right, get some old school things back in there, get some respect back in there, and let's start how things should be, not the way that we thought, not disrespecting them and not yelling at them and same-sex men and all these things. We thought that would make a better way, and we have proved it doesn't. So let's get some things back to the old school basics. All right. So here's your man until next week. It's your man out of here, Sir-Earl. Peace.